We're rolling. G'day everyone, welcome. I've got my mate Mick here. Welcome Mick, thanks for joining us. I'd handshake you, but you're not really a handshake person. Yeah. Just gentle.
Just
nice, good handshake. It's still pretty good. Yeah, so Mick's just moved to the Sunshine Coast. We've connected previously, but he left a message in the Facebook group, the Grub Life by the Balls community, about how he doesn't like his hands get a little bit sore. He's got sensitive hands. Must be those years of playing rugby league, mate. And he said like he's much more around the man hug rather than the handshake. So I was like, I couldn't resist, but invite him down to the wharf here today and go through the man hug. He does give exceptional man hugs when I did meet him back in Sydney last year. So Mick, welcome, thank you.
Thanks for having me.
No, pleasure, absolutely fantastic. So usually what we've done is that each time we've done this is the third video in this little mini series of our whole series with BBQ101, but we've just gone straight in it and demonstrated perfectly right off the bat, and then Kenny usually slows it down and we go through that. So should just nail it? G'day mate, thanks for being on. So that's perfect. You're going to do the slow-mo thing with that?
Thanks for being on.
Pretty good. Yeah? It was a bit awkward with the mic. The mic kind of hit it there, but that was pretty much, that's how you man hug.
Sus, did you have your eyes closed or open?
Oh, I think I had them open. Yeah. I was thinking about what I was going to say.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't close the eyes.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I usually close my eyes.
Close my eyes, sorry. It's a bit more meaningful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it again?
Embracing, yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Nose up.
So that's about right. Hopefully I didn't look like I was pushing one out there. We're going to start with owning it, isn't it? Because sometimes like we know each other reasonably well. Well, I feel like I know you really well, even though we've only met a couple of times. But then you almost got to like put it out there. You just got to do like the big hug. You got to, if you're not sure how well you know the person, you've just got to go for it, put it out there, and sometimes you got to. You're the hugger. Yeah. I'll pretend like I'm going to handshake you. You just got to own the hand. You go, yeah, and then you're forced to go to the man hug, and it can take your mateship to the next level. It's really important to have a bit more physical touch, and that social connection and that mateship is what we're all about. So doing this properly is actually like really important. That's one way to just get past the awkwardness of the handshake. Or then if someone wants to try and do the half-half, you can still do the half-half, but then when you've nailed the half-half, g'day mate, you can just drop the hand and go for the full hug, the full embrace, I think. Other common issues is like when you're first doing this the first couple of times, I wouldn't probably go past 3 or 4 seconds of the holding. It can get a little bit awkward, but if you know the person reasonably well, you can push it out to 10 seconds, but I think after 10 seconds, people might start asking questions. So you just got to go with the feel of it. It takes practice. These things don't come just straight off the bat, naturally to some people. So it's something you just got to work on from time to time. And then obviously, there's the issue of things touching from the front view. But you don't want to be that awkward that you've gone to hug it out, but you're going like this. Like that's just a bit just like why bother? Just do the handshake, yeah. But then you don't want to be in here like with the old wrap around and all that. Yeah, did my facial expression change then? I was like, wee. You don't want to get in too close that things are touching. So it's just he's good. It's just in there. Easy. About 20 centimetres we'll say is ideal. We say there's no, even if then there's a bit of movement or something happens, you're not going to accidentally, you haven't gone straight in there, but you're not accidentally going to touch the junk there. So yeah, is there anything else do you think?
Just a couple of things from my personal experience. So that kind of hug, just one hand.
Yeah.
And that's usually related to bad breath or BO.
Yeah. Or keeping the arms down. That's a good.
Hug. I think for me personally, I'm just blessed with this baby feel. So when I come in to hug,
it's just
there's a gap already. See, so.
Oh, and that's the other thing we're going to touch on is the left. Most people just automatically go the right-hand side. So you'll find some experienced man huggers. They'll actually go to the left side, and it's not anything sinister or weird. It's actually that your heart actually connects. So there's a heart connection. Yeah. So they're not being weird or anything. They're not being too kooky. They may be just a bit more experienced at man hugging than you. So don't get freaked out. It's actually a sign of that they really care about you. So I think that's most of it. Hey, so check out Mick. We'll leave his details. You may recognise his face. He's played a little bit of rugby league, but does some awesome stuff connecting his community in Torres Strait, you know, and in other Indigenous communities moving forward. So we'll leave all the links for him above or below, depending on where you watch that. Mate, thank you very much for coming along. We'll hug it out, hey?
Yeah.
Oh, on the left as well, you beauty. So yeah, there's plenty of great examples there of how to man hug, and it's really simple and really easy. And just another thing you can do around the barbecue or in any other social connection with other guys. If there's any other things that you want to know about that sort of stuff, leave us a comment below. If there's any other stuff around the barbecue, we've got a few things coming. We're just not entirely sure, so I won't spruik next week's one. But there's plenty of stuff still we can talk about around the barbecue. So I'm Sam from Grab Life by the Balls. We'll see you on the next episode. Cheers, bro.